Whew, that is good right there. But we need to move on to the next recipe, and it's going to be a Thai-inspired curried egg, and we're going to make it with some small salad shrimp. We're going to use the Thai curry base. This Thai curry base is a soup base, and it's got a little lime leaf to it, gives a little bit of tartness to it. But if you saw in the first episode, the first part of it, you know, when I split this video in two pieces because it's too big, I showed you how to make a fresh coriander paste. Now, that was salt, coriander, ground up a little olive oil, good stuff, fresh. You can't beat fresh. But this is a professionally made stuff. And it has in its ingredients fresh coriander, 90%, the rest is salt, stabilizer, and vinegar. And because it's got a vinegar in there to drop that pH to help, you know, to essentially kind of pickle it, like, if you want to think about it that way, it is going to be a little bit more sour. And so we're not going to add lime juice in this particular recipe. That maybe if I was making it fresh, I'd add just a little bit of lime juice to go with my tom yum paste. We're going to use garlic, a little mayonnaise, and a hot sauce to kind of redden it up a little bit and make that red color. And it's just kind of split the eggs in half, pull the yolks out, put them in a bowl, mix all the little stuff up in proportions, and put it into the little eggs. So let's get. Oh, I guess you will need some sort of little bit of kit like this to present it in, you know, make it all pretty and all, because presentations have to deal. So let's get to it, shall we? Now, I've already got this started for you. I've done some eggs. These about, I don't know, 10 or so. You always want to cook a few extra eggs in case some of your whites tear on you, something like that. I like to rinse mine off, get them a little cleaner, so that you don't have little pieces of the egg yolk on them. Just cut them down the middle. This is not rocket science. Don't cut your hand off. You got to be smarter than what you're working with. Take the yolk out, put it in the bowl, and you know, kind of rinse them off. Get the yolk out of them. Let them drain. I don't know if you have to do that, but I think it makes a neater egg. Now, we're going to have to add the spices to the mix. And let's start with the tom yum. I don't know, let's get, I'd say about a teaspoon, maybe a little fat teaspoon out of that. That'll be good enough. And out of the coriander paste, we'll use the same amount. Take a different spoon, a little clean spoon. Something about like that. Looks like that'll be about what we need for a dozen eggs or so. Put that down. Get that lid on there, stay. Now, garlic, we're gonna put some garlic in there as well. Who put that on there? Get that off of there. I don't know who left that thing on there, but I don't know. We're gonna put exactly that amount right there, and that's too much, so that'll work. Now, comes to mayonnaise, that's just gonna be your secret. We'll add a little bit of hot sauce to taste. Use whatever you want. If you use a vinegar base, realize it's gonna make it a little sour, and that makes it a little sweeter. That's got a sugar base to it. Get that spoon over there. Let's get the other dirty one over there. Don't want to mess up my mayonnaise. And we're going to put about 2 dollops of this in there. You can always add a little bit more if it's not creamy enough for you, but I'm trying to do a little reduced fat type of action here these days. And here's some salt. You can add it in the very last if you want to, but I think it's going to be salty enough just like it is. And get that started. I guess I'm going to get the mixer here in just a minute. Now that's going to finish up mixing up the stuffing, the eggs that go in here. Let me clean this off just a little bit. Now, we need this a bit creamy, and you can put this into the egg halves using like an icing gun. Looks like a grease gun, but I can't find mine, so I'll show you another little trick. We're going to build this in the tray, in the dish, and we're going to put it right here. And you want the outside of the eggs well drained and dry. Now we are ready to proceed. Now, my little trick, since I can't find my little squisher, is if you'll take and you'll put it in a bag like this, you can sort of make your own icing bag. except we're not icing, we're egging. How about that? You don't need a great big hole. And these are right-handed scissors. So we just cut that. And this at least makes it where you don't get the mess all over the white of the egg. Doing it the spoon method. And we will come back and use any unused portion, top them off. There we go. And then we'll come back with the shrimp and we lay one on each one of those and we are done. And there's the final product. You see it garnished out with a little bit of those sweet peppers, but you could also use cilantro or something like that. And there you go, Thai-inspired curried egg.